Hi everyone, today's headlines. Team Dimapur acknowledges NGOs and civil societies. 186 new COVID-19 cases, 3 deaths in Nagaland. Naga customary court continues to get in the way of justice. EAM Jaishankar arrives in Kuwait on bilateral visit. Nagaland government announces additional relaxation for lockdown from June 12th. Centre releases Rs 379.75 crore to Nagaland as PDRD grant on June 9. News in details. Team Dimapur acknowledges NGOs and civil societies. The team met and acknowledged the NGOs and CSOs, which include Hope Charitable Foundation, Link Region, who is providing 24/7 toll-free facility and giving counseling services to the poor and needy. It also met Rotary Club President Chandu Agarwal and lauded them for their continued support and cooperation not only during the first and second COVID wave, but during any extraordinary times. The team further met and acknowledged the Bengali Bongs for the humanitarian services by providing more than 100 packed foods to the poor and also for coming forward to donate blood when the need arises. They also visited Sikh Gurudwara and dubbing them as brave warriors. The nodal officer mentioned that Sikh community was the first among the NGOs this year and even last year, rendering philanthropic services in the fight against COVID-19 pandemic. 186 new COVID-19 cases, 3 deaths in Nagaland. Nagaland on Wednesday reported 186 fresh COVID-19 cases, pushing the state active tally to 3,893. According to data provided by the Department of Health and Family Welfare, the maximum number of new cases were reported from Mokuchung with 92, followed by Kohima with 34, Dimapur 28, Zunabatu 11, 6 in Mon, 5 in Pek, 3 each in Voka and Longlang, 2 in Tunsang, and 1 each in Peran and Kifri. Meanwhile, the state also reported 965 recoveries in the last 24 hours, taking the total to 18,261, and death toll reached to 421, with 3 more deaths reported in the last 24 hours. Naga customary court continues to get in the way of justice. As many as 529 complaints of crime against women have been reported with the Sagi One-Stop Center since its inspection in Nagaland, but officials have hinted at the possibility of justice being denied to victims due to the interference by the customary court. One-stop centers which intend to support women affected by violence was set up at Kohima and Dimapur in 2016 and other districts in 2019, while proposal is said to have been placed for the new district Nagaland. External Affairs Minister of India S. Jaishankar arrived in Kuwait on a bilateral visit early on Thursday, June 10, 2021. According to diplomatic sources, the aim of the visit is to deepen India's ties with the oil-rich Gulf nation. Kuwait has been supporting India in dealing with the coronavirus pandemic by supplying relief material as well as medical oxygen. Mr. Jaishankar's visit comes nearly 3 months after the two countries decided to establish a joint ministerial commission to formulate a framework to strengthen ties in sectors like energy, trade, investment, manpower and labor and information technology. Kuwait Foreign Minister Sheikh Ahmad Nazir Al Mohammed Al Sabah visited India in March, during which both sides decided to set up the joint commission. Honorable External Affairs Minister of India, His Excellency Dr. S. Jaishankar arrives in Kuwait on a bilateral visit and was received by the ambassador. The Indian embassy there tweeted on Thursday with the hashtag India-Kuwait Friendship. Indian Navy ships have brought a large quantity of medical oxygen from Kuwait in the last few weeks. Nagaland government announces additional relaxation for lockdown from June 12. The practice of no mask, no movement and no mask, no entry shall be strictly enforced by the respective district task force and law enforcing agencies. Permitted shops and business establishments shall be allowed to open between 6 am to 2 pm. However, DTF may decide the timing as per the local condition, said the order. It also allowed the alternate opening of shops selling stationeries, mobile phones and computer accessories, garages for automobile repairings and shops selling vehicle spare parts are as determined by the respective DTFs. However, the order said that regular religious services and gatherings shall continue to suspended, though prayer meetings and fellowships may be allowed in religious places with not more than 20 persons and strict adherence to COVID-19 appropriate behavior. Further, the guidelines include that administrative officers of schools or colleges and private business officers with a core group of officers or staff may be permitted to attend to urgent and essential matter, with the permission of the respective district task force. New construction works may be permitted after examination by the respective DTF, and fresh labourers shall be allowed as per provisions under the revised SOP for returnees and travellers issued on April 29, 2021. Common service centers across the state shall be permitted to open as per the requirement of the respective DTF for IT support during COVID-19 vaccination, it said. Light motor vehicles including taxi, auto rickshaws, etc. shall be allowed to play on odd-even basis with COVID-19 negative test report of the drivers for resumption of the services. While bus services, two-wheeler taxi services and pillion riding remain suspended. The DTF may, however, consider imposing restriction depending on the prevailing situation to prevent the spread of COVID-19, the order said. Centre releases Rs 379.75 crore to Nagaland as PDRD grant on June 9. The Department of Expenditure, Ministry of Finance, Government of India on Wednesday released the third monthly installment of post-devolution revenue deficit grant of Rs 9,871 crore for the year 2021-22 to 17 states. With the release of third installment, a total amount of Rs 29,613 crore has been released in the first 3 months of the current financial year as post-devolution revenue deficit grant to 17 states, it said. Nagaland received Rs 379.75 as the third monthly installment of post-devolution revenue deficit grant for the year 2021-22. The state received a total of Rs 1,139.25 crore as PDRD grant in the 3 installments for this financial year from April to June, it stated. That's all for now. To get the latest news, don't forget to subscribe this channel. Thank you.